Camelot Kings, and we'll throw it over to our casters.
Thanks so much, J-Mac and Mifflin and Shelly.
Which I also
this
could
is a
see
fun one to
PBM
score.
and PandaCat running together. And only one of those guys is actually in this game, and that's PandaCat. Adapting, though, going to go in on Variety. Forces the beads early. A little bit of extra damage. Variety with an interesting juke. Walks right into the knock-up, and it's an easy cleanup from there. Adapting, first blood.
Yeah, he had to make a choice, right? You that are damaging him down.
And it keeps things interesting. Adapting's going for a little fight against Twig, although the damage might be going against him. Knockup's going to be good, but you need a little more now that Variety has joined around. Leap from Suku, going to get some distance, but no, turns in, tries to get the auto once the feather step, can't find it. Instead, Twig turns that kill around to the jungle. Fine, okay. Stays aggressive, though, at least looking for the steal.
Very scary as well. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen the Hebo around, but oh no, Variety, not again.
Oh, there's going to be the knock-up from the Kraken, knock-up from the Wheelish, and there's not much more you can ask for there. It is clean execution. Are going to be shreddable towards that late game.
For sure.
I do look at the dive, specifically like Shinto's trying to illustrate. He might have something going for him. Adapting, joins him in the jungle, misses the knock-up, is going to have to retreat on Suku. But the knock-up, great from Twig, instead finds Shinto alone, but Shinto goes in. Shinto kills him out. Now needs a little bit of help. His team bails him out from the 2v1, takes care of Variety, but can't quite save him. Gets a 2-for-1 trade, kills off the right-hand side of the King's map.
And that's going to be it. What a rotation, and I didn't expect to see Yarkor feels the wrath there. And that was a beautiful explosion of souls. Used it to force out Crushing Wave. Captain Twig has Blink. Has to go in, but thanks to Shinto once again, Captain Twig might be dead.
Yeah, this is actually going to be dangerous. Looking at the map, Variety, BMT nowhere nearby. Twig's on his own. Good dash, dodges out damage. And one last hit is all you need. 5-2 now for the Leviathans. Good combo from BMT. This might end up actually getting turned around. Shinto's looking for the damage. He wants that fight, and BMT, he has to jump away to stay alive.
Yeah, you gotta be careful anywhere near MIEMBRO when she gets that damage online. The stun, I think, is the most annoying part of that kit, because if you're not keeping track of how much fire she has left, you're not gonna be able to find it for Variety. Tossed up and slammed down. Kraken into Gravity Surge once again. 0-4. That Hebo rotation gets called out, and now Captain Twig could be a target.
Well, it's gonna be a 2v3. BMT's in the neighborhood as well. They see the 2v2. Fine, okay. Pops some move speed, goes forward. Kraken off the mark. Doesn't get a lot of damage there. Opwash throws out the corpses. That's going to create a big zone. Fine, okay, now in a dangerous spot. Has to play carefully. Knock up good from Twig. Gets him against the wall, but are the camps helping? Or hurting? It's helping. Fine, okay, keeps him alive. Shinto, meanwhile, has been juggling 3 on his own. He's going to go down, but he buys his team so much room and an invade.
That is ridiculous that Fine OK lives there. Twig didn't have the blink. They are magical assassins, but the playstyle remains the same. Fire Giant started up, and all the Camelot Kings are here.
Now they're going to spot it out. Leviathan's got everybody as well, though. The full 5-on-5. FG still going. No one's dropping it here. The fight's on, and the Kings are going to walk in and take that away, and they're going to take Wrong-U's life along with it. Twig trades it out 1-for-1, and now the aggression is there. Jump in from Adapting. He's looking for the cleanup kills. Call him the janitor as he comes in. 3 on the Kings, wiped out.
Yeah, Variety trying to run away here. Does he have the damage? No, PandaCat gonna pick that one up. All but Big Man Tings fall with the Fire Giant buff. You got it on 1. Not sure it's gonna be worth it. I mean, Captain Twig uses
5,300 gold, 5,700 experience, 6 kills in the lead. We might be calling that 7 in just a second. Fine, okay, cleans up 1. Wrong-U maybe looking for a stun. And they are not going to give the Kings 1 iota.
Adapting's nearby. That's why he's not stepping out of this tier 2 tower. Definitely a 1v1 he'd be happy to take. Speaking of 1v1s, Shinto certainly winning the 1v1 over on Variety. Ult's just to try and clear the wave. And that's the benefit of this pick. You can play like a second jungler. Shinto just sits around, looks for his 1v1.
That piece of the game. Especially with Variety pushing over and right. Tier 2, oh my god, just gone. BMT might follow. Good knock-up from Adapting.
Goodbye.
The leap. And like you said, goodbye to BMT. Now a 4v5 base defense. The Kings looking down the barrel of an aggressive Leviathans. Shinto, pressure in mid. Not too much that he can go for. Throws out over to Levi's. And Charlie, they're on the cusp of the fight. Leviathans start up the Fire Giant. It's getting low, cracking a little early, but they still manage to secure it. Now they got to get rid of the fight afterward. A lot of damage is good onto BMT, adapting, waiting for the leap, tries to go in, finds exactly what he needs. It's the jungler on the Kings who falls first, followed immediately by his solo laner. The chase is now on. Leviathan smell blood in the water, and they have the FG to back them up. Split up mid and right. Phoenix Siege is going to start up again, but you don't have the strengths that you had here if you were the Kings just a few seconds ago.
Big Man Tanks is returning a lot of damage, but there's just 5 bodies on the side of the Leviathans. You can't damage down everyone. Finally, the base is broken. 1 Phoenix down, adapting. Takes a little bit of poke, but so much more is returned, and Tinksy's got to go back to base.
Right side Phoenix, mid Phoenix, all gone in a flash. Titan seems to be the next target. Wrong you leads the way. Not a lot of ults to work with if you're the Leviathans. Adapting went to left side Phoenix. They don't have him to dive, but they've got more than enough to get the job done. Strike 1, and the Leviathans.
Well, let's see if the Camelot Kings can pull it out here in game number 2 and tie up the set. Orbital Leviathans go up 2-0. Let's jump right into game 2 with our casters.
Thanks so much, J-Mac and Mifflin. That's right. It's still Gore, Shelly, and of course Doug.
Hard, right? He wants more damage. He's going to pop that before he uses his ultimate or when he drops a NATO down to look for aggression. Speaking of aggression, Shinto and Adapting have plenty of it. No blink available for the Rat, but cooldowns come up. Yeah, the Acorn Blast might just do it.
Yeah, Twigs low. What a great route. What a great shot from Shinto. Exactly what you need. The dash to get in range and a first blood. Forced to use his dash to get away. That's the danger. It feels like Sobek is in an interesting spot, and right now, yeah, interesting spot. Variety pushed up against the locker this time, right? And that's the warning, you know, shove against the locker. Next time, it's shoving him into the locker. And if it happens a third time, it's stealing the lunch money as well. That seems to be the way.
Just does not have the cooldown yet.
Luckily, doesn't have to worry too much. Does use the beads and
here
avoids the ult from Twig. Now you've got Adapting. Knockup's good. Root is better. And the Serpent of the Nine Winds goes wide. It's a clean pickup for the Leviathans. All it costs is Shinto's beads.
Yeah, I mean, Tinks tries to peel at that
A
point.
little bit of aggression from the Camelot Kings, and Adapting will go in. No blink for him. Stun going to be good. That's a dash in. Pillar good. Oh my god, the damage, the CC, and the chain that follows. Leviathans put a 4th on the board.
Wow, Twig really wants this kill. He dives so deep, gets the ult. Can Tinks time it right? He certainly can. That should be the kill, and Twig gets to make it out just fine. I can't believe that worked out.
Adapting, dives down, has to dodge out the
was
crack.
called out, though. You can see the Camelot Kings are trying to get here. Now it's just a bait. Here comes the jump.
Yeah, unfortunate knockup, not going to be there. Pillar gets the slow, but there's no impale after. In fact, Panda Cat and Wrong You take a lot of damage. Twig, though, misses the Windfire wheels, and so does the Serpent of the Nine Winds. It makes it so much easier for the Leviathans to turn that around. The jungle's left on an island, and they take care of them. 0-4 now for the Najah, and not a lot left in the arsenal for the Kings to fight back.
Yep, Purple Buff Invade is good, trying to force that engagement. Variety jukes out the Invade and Punish. If all that hits, could be in trouble. Sends it in, and Variety certainly going down here. Trades his life for a Tier 1 tower. Not sure it ends up being worth it, especially if the Leviathans look towards this gold fear, which they are already pulling. Nearby, so yeah. Has through the Cosmos, but Big Man Tinks has the ult. He's got the confirmation. Someone's got to get in here.
Adapting, spots it out, up into the sky. And where is he going to go? The Fire Giant's getting low. You got to go in now, and you got to get it. And the Kings able to secure that, and they get a kill to boot. What a play. 12 minutes and 50 seconds in. They got 5 with that quick. They've got Variety coming into the back. They spot him out. Oh, coming from Panda Cat. Forces out the Aegis and the beads from Variety. It's a small trade. Tier 1 goes down, but the damage seems to be good for the Leviathans. Panda forced the Aegis. Shinto caught in a Kraken. Shinto caught dead. And now with the engage from the Kings and low health bars, they might be able to push this a little further. Giant still dancing, bouncing back and forth between them, Trelly, as Levi's full FG. Down to half health. Quig lurking in the waters, goes in, looks for a pluck, picks up Wrong You, but the wall, the pillar, keeps him behind, and instead Quig is left out to dry. A kill for the Levi's makes this one a lot easier. Ults to work against, and they have the room to march forward. Fire Giant just a little under half. Wrong You getting low. Wrong You in a dangerous spot. All it takes a little more damage. Twig goes in. Twig can't quite find it. The CC chain is good. Tings, though, does exactly what Tings needs to do. Ults gets the FG, but he's lost 3 in the process. Now, they can lose this out. Adapting. He's 1 hit away. Thank God for Shinto. And he comes in. 4 from the King's fall. They get the FG and trade out 2.
Is this what happened last time, Gordon?
Should be quick work for the Leviathans, and it's going to be. They've got double the kills, still technically trailing 2,000 gold, though that Fury's going to help out. Now they're going to try to find a little more variety.
Oh, he's gone!
Oh my god, the delete button from Shinto connects, and now it's an easy engage. Kukul Khan throws out the ult, serve to the 9 wins, doesn't connect. Adapting eats a lot of damage in the front, but the team is there to back him up and to save his soul. They're going to take down the Kings. 3 now in an instant, and all of them on to Shinto, the mid laner, coming up big.
First, take some good damage, but here the 9 wins already used?
And immuned out by Wrong You at that, so now you don't have to worry about the ult. You've got your skewer. No, Shinto shoots it out, gets some damage, has to play safe. Twig makes sure the mid laner feels uncomfortable, unsafe. Quig gets back to the base, the rest of the team still trying to fight, and that might be too much of a commit for Captain Twig. Killed off, picked off, and now a 4v5 in favor of the Leviathans around the FG.
And Adapting stepped into the tornado at very low HP, almost goes tier 2 tower on the map. And actually, there's some Camelot Kings over in the jungle.
Oh my
Shinto
god!
just deletes him?
There's no time to react. There's no time to say anything. No time for teams to even think.
He had relics.
They're all up. He had no deaths. And Shinto changes that with the press of one button. Deletes him. Now all of a sudden you're in a spot. If you're the Kings, you have to defend. You have to defend here. Adapting's going for mid Phoenix. The rest of the team of the Leviathans looking for right. Quig's lurking in the waters. Trelly, there's too much to defend. And they're too spread thin. Mid Phoenix goes down to Adapting. We gotta watch. He's going up into the air. Variety with a Kraken looking for the defense. Twig goes in, but Twig can't do anything. Adapting dives deep into the back, and he's looking for a little bit more. They're looking for the end, and they're looking to put themselves on set point as they march forward. 2 Phoenixes gone, 3 Kings to defend. But these 3 Kings just don't seem to have what they need. Damage is good, but now they've got Tings. Comes in, ult, gets some damage, spreads them out, forces Leviathans to fall back. Aim for Phoenix is the target. Ult does not connect from Shinto despite the shot. And that's going to allow them enough space, though, to take down the Phoenix. Twig goes up in the air, comes down, waiting. Arms deleted is Wrong You, and a great combo. And they're looking to crack down one more of the Levi's. 2 kills for the Kings. But it costs them a lot.
They've got one singular play here. The Kings
Game
need to go.
changer. Well, maybe it's going to be around this beacon. You've got 5 Kings. You got 4 Levi's. And they're going to go in. Let's listen in to the Kings as they try to take this fight.
Careful, Ben.
Don't you got that
Got anything? I'm ulting.
Oh.
We fight after.
We got fire, we got fire.
Rajin dash in, Rajin dash in!
We got fire, this is good, this is good.
You got one shot in the back.
Okay, chill.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Why? If someone didn't get one shot, we actually win there.
Well, that's usually true in most fights. If you don't get one shot, you might win there. Unfortunately, all falls apart. Now the Leviathans, Trelly, they've got a numbers advantage, 4v2, but that 2 is a very mighty 2. Tings is going to make it back to the fountain. Adapting on right, the other 3, Sans fine, okay, in mid.
It's all on Tings here.
Up. They're going to be going for it, and yeah, it's looking for the game end. Approaching 39 minutes. Leviathans march in. The damage is there. Tornado drops down. Good damage, good DPS, but you need a little bit more. Your ult is not back up yet if you're Tings, and you just don't quite have it. And the Leviathans are going to do exactly what they need when they need to put themselves up 2-0.
I mean, that's the thing.
In Mifflin, that's right. Game 3, Levi's Kings. Of course, I've got Trelly alongside me with Doug giving us the views. And Trelly?
Well, at this point, I don't think objectives are coming up into anyone's mind, right?
Oh,
Variety
wow.
needs to get some juke shoes going. Does dash away, no tick damage on him. Looks like he'll be just fine. And actually, Captain Twig might have a way to go in here.
And you're going to have not only that, the ultimate plus the World Weaver from Tings. It all lines up and does exactly what you need for first blood over to the Kings and over to Variety, who turns around.
For a solid 5 seconds with that combo, but Fine OK wasn't close enough. He had to overcommit, and now it's the Morgan Le Fay who's under some trouble, and he should be going down here. All you need to do is connect the Taiko drums, and Captain Twig gets the credit for that one. The gank, regank. Twig might not be there.
How much can Twig get done right now? Especially if geez, if Variety is playing like that. Alongside Tings goes for the ult. Now Adapting up, down, onto the solo laner. Don't know what he was expecting and who he was waiting for, but they weren't there. Now Tings leading the way. Shinto up into the air. Is he gonna help Wrong You, or are they gonna fall back? They've got Fine OK coming in. He's holding on as long as he can. Shinto lands low health into the wall, keeps him alive a little longer. Tings is the target. Tings goes down. The Leviathans answer 2 kills in kind, and they bring themselves back on the board.
Yeah, adapting gets so low there, but it's able to go aggressive. Fine, okay, doesn't realize he's in trouble. Captain Twig and World Weaver coming in, but it's Variety who's taking a lot of damage. One more shot will do it, but Fine, okay, can't find it. Here comes Shinto.
And they're looking at Twig. Should be just a few more shots. Finds it. Variety stays around. Fine, okay. Not going to be able to close gap. Had to run around the wall the old-fashioned way.
But that means you can jump out. Unless your teammates take you on a wild ride, you're not getting too aggressive. Speaking of aggression, Variety taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, use the taiko drums. The fear helps out. Aegis buys some time, but it doesn't buy your life. That is a clean up from the Leviathans, but now you've got a response from the Kings. Shinto taking the poke, mainly from Twig. Returning just as much, but you've got a lot around the corner, and no one's there to help you. Shinto goes down and trades out 1 for 1.
Yeah, I think you'll take that trade. I mean, Shinto's been doing so much farming, whereas Variety's level 12.
So trading out there. Fine, okay, maybe in a bad spot. Goes for some knock-up, gets some good damage onto Twig, and actually might need the follow-up from his team. Shinto comes in, lands down. You've got half health for Twig and Tings. Blink forward from Fine, okay. The aggression is there, and the knock-up is good from adapting. They're chasing him down. You need one more hit, but no, you manage to go 1 for 1. The King's damage is nothing to laugh at. Quig right now is earning his paycheck with the heals and the cleanses, keeping the Kings moving.
Wow, the Leviathans coming through as well. Wrong you.
But a heavy contest. Adapting, taken down just above half thanks to Tings. Maybe looking to go in, leaps forward, goes for the knock-up, stuns on the Twig, dart forward, but you get CC'd and you get eaten. It's jungle for jungle here on the left side of the map, and it doesn't seem like the duo lanes have the punch to back them up. So the kills keep moving forward, 1 for 1. Trelly, it's still the Levi's with a small lead.
Yeah, Tings nearby, waiting to see if anyone steps forward, and there's 3 Camelot Kings that are ready to go in. I don't know if Ron, you and Panda Cat knows this is happening. Death from above is available. Panda Cat's getting weak.
Yeah, half health already. Has to play carefully. Goes up into the sky. Who's his target? Seems to be thrown everywhere, but does not get a lot done in the process. Now you need a little bit more. You've got damage, but you don't have backup just yet. Fine okays and Shinto step in. They're going to come. Do they go ahead and dive the tower? They don't feel confident. And with Variety coming in, it's a King's fight one more time. World Weaver stuns out the mid laner of the Leviathans. They just need a little extra damage. Variety throwing as much as he can, but it seems like it's gonna fizzle on out. And too much to make the big difference. A minion advantage maybe going over towards Shinto. Also the adapting advantage is about to go over towards Shinto. He's coming over towards left. Hardcore is the target. Knockups, good beads too late. Aegis is going to buy some time. The tower gets some damage, slow from Shinto and the ult. And then a couple more autos gets the job done. Now you got to get out, Shinto. Lazy back in the lane. And not too much you can do about it. Crits, a Ring of True though. Oh my god, he's done a lot of damage. Aegis buys some time, but it's not going to buy enough. Almost turns that one around on Twig.
Back to Fire Giant though. Variety is here. Goes into the taiko drums. I'm not sure that's the best play. He had beats and Aegis. Is he able to make it out? No, Panda Cat confirms that one, and Fire Giant has to be the call. Only Big Man Tings is close by. Quig is going to take a bit to show up. Step forward. Remember, I already said this. Quig can heal up just about anyone. If you walk forward, you think you're going to win a sustained fight, it's going to be sketchy, and Fire Giant's getting low.
Fine, okay. Leading the way for his team. Variety is getting low. You need some damage, though. He goes to the taiko drum. Someone's got to shoot him over the wall. You got to fight. Instead, Variety free firing right now. Adapting finally chases him down, kills him off, goes up into the sky, and is looking for the knockup. Hardcore Quig low in the back. That seems to be Adapting's target, and Shinto is coming in to back him up. They turn their eyes towards Tings, force the backflip, find some shots, but you need more damage. You need more CC, and it's just not going well for either of these squads. Low health abilities going a little wide. Juke shoes on. And it's going to be 2 for 1. Kings losing their right side of the map. Just Panda Cat in trade.
Yeah, Adapting was hiding just to see if Yarkor would step forward. Knew there was no beads available. Is not going to find it. Yark is going to be healed up by Quig, but not to step forward. If it's Adapting, for example, he can say, hey, instead of ulting in, I'm going to ult all the way back into my tower and bring you with me. And that could be a scary situation. We'll have to see if it happens here. Looks like it will.
Up into the sky, Shinto's gonna bring him in, but bring them over to Variety and maybe creates an awkward scenario for him. Has to eat the World Weaver thanks to Aegis stays alive. And that wall is doing its work. He manages to survive.
No
and
way!
the team comes in. The team saves his life, adapting with a double Shinto as the perfect bait, the perfect setup, gives the Leviathans 2.
That is ridiculous. I really thought Shinto was just going to be flying into his death and bringing Captain
You've got
Twig
a
along for the
4v4.
ride.
Uhl is coming to match Shinto. So it's going to be a 1v1 on left. Fire Giant fight for the rest. Let's listen in on the Leviathans as they try to take this.
Okay, fight!
I'm going.
Kill hell, look at hell.
Yeah, hold the We keep going, Keep going, guys. Nice.
Keep going. I'm here on flank on Uller.
Come from Uller.
Uller, guys.
Look, guys, I'm low. I'm on HP. Will it is?
Kill Rajin, he's in the dash. Nice fucking
Kill,
knock.
Nice, go mid. I have him.
No. Go fight. EFG,
Okay,
we're low.
Now, Chelly, I'm going to ask you an interesting question. They got 3 runic bombs and 3 dead kings for over 40 seconds. Do you agree EFG over Titan?
I mean, you got to look at the health bars, Gore. I think that was the call. Panda Cat looked at his team and said,
Who's
there's
going
no
to
way
take
that
it up? Fine, okay is the answer. And jeez, that Phoenix gets shredded. Now knock up good from adapting the dash forward, and now the kills are coming in exactly the way the Levi's would have wanted. 2 gone on the right side of the map. It's Tings, Quig, and Hardcore to defend. It's the Leviathans marching themselves forward and knocking the Kings down 3 games in a row. Once they stop playing with their food, they'll be facing the Warriors tomorrow for a chance to go to Worlds.
Surely they can't kill Quig here, right? This man is so tanky, even with the crits from Shinto. I imagine Hell's going to have the juke juice to stay alive, and he does. Quig gets the mental victory, not the game victory. That, of course, goes